Oma is still in the west of Cento, about 440 kilometres north of Bleep, and remains slow moving. And on Sunday, the tropical cyclone continues its slow track. The Meteor-France New Caledonia has the region under an alert. And for Saturday, the 16th of February, welcome to another update from Force 13. And on the screen is the Meteor-France's current track chart on the cyclone. And from looking at other information, we'll be here this time next week still covering it. Now, this is a look at satellite imagery of the system, and is located 15.5 degrees south, 164.3 degrees east, winds 70 knots, and minimum central pressure or maximum central pressure is 969 and has dropped. Now here's what the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre is saying. They have it located 265 nautical miles west-northwest of Port Theatre, tracking west-southwest at 6 knots. This is over the last 6 hours. Animated enhanced infrared satellite imagery depicts a relatively ragged system, weak flaring convection. The initial position is based with high confidence, based on a sequence of high resolution 37 gigahertz microwave images, and each of them are depicting a low level eye feature, slightly decoupled from a weak cyclonic signature at the upper levels. The initial intensity of 70 knots is assessed with moderate confidence based on the subjective forward current intensities of T4, that's 65 knots, from PGTWK and ES hedge slightly higher on a satellite consensus estimate of 67 knots. Environmental analysis reveals that the tropical cyclone lies in a moderate favourable area, moderate vertical wind shear being offset by robust upper level outflow provided by a nearby upper level point source. Sea surface temperatures are 29 Celsius, and the recent intensification trend has stopped. And this is due to several factors, including upwelling of cooler waters due to the slow forward motion, the offsetting of the outflow by vertical wind shear. The tropical cyclone is currently moving slowly southwest in a weak steering environment, and over the last 24 hours it's expected to continue to drift slowly southwest as it remains in a weak and competing steering environment. During this period, intensity is forecast to remain stagnant as cooler upwelled waters, vertical wind shear continue to offset robust outflow. Between 48 hours beyond the 36-hour mark, a steering wedge will begin to strengthen to the east and ridges southwestward, leading to the cyclone to accelerate southwestward. As the system moves southwest and over warmer waters, vertical wind shear will also weaken, allowing for further but slow intensification, peaking at 90 knots around the 96-hour mark. Therefore, after, expect a slow weakening trend through the end of the forecast as vertical wind shear increases. Sea surface temperatures approach 27 Celsius, dry air entrainment all begin to impact the system. Numerical model guidance is in good agreement overall, with all consensus members agreeing on the overall slow speed through the 36-hour period. However, the guidance envelope widens in the later forecast period with a 320 nautical mile spread between the outliners NAFGEM and the GFS at the 120-hour mark. The official track forecast lies just to the west of the multi-model consensus track and close to ECMWF solution. However, low confidence remains in the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's track. And wave height is 28 feet at this point in time. Upper level divergence remains healthy, around 40 knots. The wind shear, the 24-hour shear tendency, the right line is increasing wind shear, decreasing is represented in the blue. The 850 millibar vorticity is still high, going by the scale right hand side of the screen. The GFS total precipitation model, and this is available on the Pivotal Weather website. When viewing non-official weather sources, the information does change. Caution needs to be applied, and models are run numerous times in a 24-hour period, and 90% of them don't get into the public arena, and the total forecasts are made by the Bureau of Meteorology. We will have another update later this afternoon or after 2000 hours tonight. The rainfall scale is on the right hand side of the screen, and I was talking to somebody in the Longreach area, and cattle farmers are still counting the loss of their livestock, and we had the Prime Minister in central Queensland yesterday, and you can clearly see the blue tracks in towards the Fraser Island region, and that is likely tropical cyclone Oma, and sometime on the weekend should be a category 3 system. We will also have a look at what the Vanuatu Meteorological Agency is saying, and the latest from the Fiji people. And with the percentages increasing that Oma will track into the eastern region, it'll become the responsibility of the Brisbane Tropical Cyclone Warning Centre. Once it crosses the magical 160-degree east line, then it becomes Australia's responsibility.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Force13 on Skype and Fool13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.